So we have come to this huge mosque in Casablanca. Really, I just wanted to see it because it was so huge and reminded me of the one that we went to with my son Jack in Malacca. It stood on a plinth over the sea. Claire, though, in a minute will tell you all about it.
So this is Hassan II Mosque. It is the largest functioning mosque in all of Africa. It's also the 14th largest in the world. The minaret is the second tallest minaret in the world at 210 metres. It was started in 1986, took 7 years to build. Over 10,000 people worked on it, and at its peak had 1,400 during the day and 1,100 at night. They worked on it for 24 hours a day. You can fit 105,000 worshippers in there, 25,000 inside and 80,000 in the grounds outside, and it is over the water. So you are praying over the water because the Prophet's throne apparently was on water.
So we're tight, we really are tight. I don't want to pay £13 to go in here. It does look magnificent.
We also can't go in because Tom's wearing shorts and you have to cover your legs, and the next tour isn't for another 3 hours.
So I didn't want to pay, but we couldn't walk around outside apparently because that's shut as well. But if you see the security man there, you tip him £2, he lets you in and says nothing to do with him, so we can walk and have a film of this. It is a magnificent building, but we're not going in. Opposite the Royal Naval Schools in Casablanca is this building. This is Rick's Bar, the bar where Humphrey Bogart said played against Sam in the film Casablanca. It's just one of those things as a kid I remember hearing and seeing the film, thinking, my God, one day we'll go there and have a look. And here we are. We've driven to Rick's Cafe in Casablanca. It's mental, absolutely mental. So I actually saw a little shop selling fish and chips. We thought we'd try that, but we got called into here for gin, chilli sauce, bread. Claire is stuffing her face already, loving it. 25 each, so just over £2 each. Let's give it a go, see what it tastes like, and see if Claire sits on the loo for the rest of the day. So we are very obviously sat in a local's place. One guy just walked past and smiled and brought me a plate with chilies, and another local had just walked over, smiled and put this down in front of us, like a bowl of hot, spicy stock. They're just customers. They bought that, they put it in front of us, they smiled, they said, "You're welcome, thank you," and left.
That's tasty.
And it is so tasty. Oh my God, that was delicious. Very, very filling. That's lunch done with.
That was exhausting. It was so hot. I couldn't eat it quick enough because it was too hot.
And ended up being 60 dirhams, which is £5. £5 for that lunch.
Yeah.
It's probably not the cheapest, but bloody hell, that was so good.
That was good.
The Casablanca is the largest city in Morocco with about 3.5 million people. It's also the financial centre. You can tell by the big high-rise buildings there's more here than we've seen since we arrived in Morocco. That's only a week ago. And the people are a lot more cosmopolitan looking. Even the buildings look a little Parisian maybe. The old French influence.
Very colonial.
Very colonial. And we've even seen a bar but we didn't go in. Well, there you go. There's the French influence. We've got a brasserie and the Champs-Élysées and trams everywhere. And the dreaded McDonald's, which I won't go in. I'm just wondering, is that the Lynx Africa original? So Casablanca, you kind of disappointed. Other than that huge, great big mosque, and that is impressive. Seeing Rick's Cafe, where the Casablanca, the film was based around, and then we had a tagine in this market. Other than that, it's kind of really.
There's nothing here has captivated us. Not this time.
Most cities we love, but
yeah,
this one,
it's okay.
It's okay, just kind of nothing.
No.
But it is the commercial centre, so it's busy with commercial stuff.
Yeah.
And there's big commercial buildings and tower blocks, but kind of nothing for our history.
No.
So there you are, and kids running around behind us while we're trying to film. Anyway, Casablanca, it's been a pleasure for the day. Not been great, but it's been interesting, and we're off.
The tagine was good, but yeah, tomorrow somewhere new.
According to TripAdvisor, the #1 thing to do in Casablanca
is Hassan II Mosque,
which we did earlier.
Yep.
And the next thing, the best thing to do here is the mall. Now, I'm not a shopper. I hate shopping, to be honest, and I hate shops. But apparently they got a fish tank here, so we've come just for me to look at the fish tank. It's quite big apparently.
It has got 1 million litres of water in it and over 2,000 fish.
So it might be quite big. Hopefully we'll find it. Can we go past the body shop? So all the posh shops are here. This is somewhat different than the village people who could never afford to come in here.
No.
They've even got security at the door with metal detectors. So, where's this fish tank? Okay, that is a big, big fish tank.
That is big.
There's sharks in there, there's stingrays. Wow. Apparently you can go through it on a lift as well.
Can you?
Yeah. So, let's go up the escalator and have a look. So apparently it holds 1 million gallons, not 1 million litres, and there's a team of 20 full-time staff who work on maintaining this tank. It's 13.5 metres across, 9 metres high, and in the middle is an escalator, is a lift, takes you up and down. I don't know how much it costs, probably a lot of money, certainly for the average person who lives in Morocco. So other than caves, as you all know Claire hates, she's not really a fan of this either.
No.
It's a lot of water. A lot of water above her. So mind you, that I bet it's about 4 or 5 inches thick. I've just asked the man, 25 dirhams each to go in the lift. So just over £2. But it is literally, you're there, you go up, you come down. So we're not going to do it. Well, I'm not going to do it this time.
I'm definitely not going to do it.
So this is the #2 thing to do in Casablanca. It's good. I like it. It's free.
Your favourite thing.
Yeah. This is our campsite in Casablanca. It's just a gravel path really, nothing. There's no water. There is toilets there in the corner behind that little shop selling all sorts of rubbish. The toilets aren't the cleanest I've ever seen. We haven't used them other than this for a quick wee. There's no disposal. There's bins, but there's no disposal of grey waste or black waste, although somebody says just tip it on the ground, which we don't want to do. Like I said, Casablanca wasn't the greatest for us. This morning at about 4 o'clock, cars went past beeping their horns for about 10 minutes, obviously just to piss off the people here visiting, spending money and bringing tourism here. So they're obviously not in the tourist trade. We're now heading off to the capital of seafood for a couple of nights in a campsite, fresh up in water, empty, have showers. Apparently there's a pool there as well, but No one's mentioned it recently, so it's either shut or very, very cold. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel, and join us next week as we explore the caves of Ulidia.